Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Panda Photographer, and last night I went on a rant about Yelp because Yelp did something that they wasn't supposed to do in the first place. So last night I made a just want to show you these emails really quickly here. So in the last couple of days, Yelp has been sending these type of emails and removing my Yelp reviews because they believe that I was AI. So with that said, everyone, Yelp has reinstated my reviews because how can you manually suggest that I am an A-bot? So with that said, everyone, I just spoke to one of you guys on the comments dim, and we were talking about AI generation tools. And first and foremost, it has nothing to do with Grammarly. Grammarly is something that I use from time to time to either write an article or write a review and make sure that my reviews are written carefully. It's the same thing as Microsoft Office. So therefore, it's not that, because Yelp has made that statement that, oh, it's not your tools, it's the way I written my review. That they are saying that it looks like I was soliciting. So with that said, everyone, Yelp accused me of making sales, exchange for gifts, exchange for free anything, products or services. That means, wait. That means, Yep, you telling me as a photographer that goes around the city and reviews restaurants, cafes, libraries, transportation, and all that other jazzy, you're telling me, Yep, that I'm not allowed to flex my constitutional right to another business establishment if they ask for services of mine? So let's say, ladies and gentlemen, that the hostel did ask me for photography services. Yelp says that's a violation. It's not a violation, Yelp. It's not a violation if a brand or a business noticed that I'm a photographer and I went for business and they wanted my business. This is what they're saying. They're saying that you cannot exchange for gifts, coupons, and anything like that whatsoever. So I said to Yelp, well, if that's the case, then everyone has broken that rule and your policies. Everyone, including you, Yelp. Yep, you've been also known for having bad business practice. Not only that, you like to scam business owners into advertisement, which is not cool. We have that in the past about you as well. Your fake reviews as well. But now you're saying that if I was to engage as a photographer, ladies and gentlemen, as someone that travels for business, if I go stay at a hostel and then I leave that hostel and that hostel calls me and says, hey, Panda, this is the, and I'm thinking, okay, what, did I leave something behind? And they say, oh, well, we just realized that your review was so great, and we just did, we went to your website. We didn't know you were a photographer. We actually want to hire you for services to update our website. I'm not allowed to do that, Yelp? I'm not allowed to do that. Are you telling me since I'm on your platform and I write reviews, I'm not allowed to support myself and I'm not allowed to feed myself or pay my bills, because that's what the purpose of traveling is for me as a photographer and a documentarian. If I go to any establishment and I write a review and they ask me for services, you're going to close my account, you're going to remove my account, you're going to make a false assumption that I'm soliciting. First of all, you have to have criminal intent to prove that I was soliciting by default. Keep in mind, You have to do that. By criminal law, yep, you have to prove that I criminally intended to come to any establishment and make a fake review to gain business. You have to prove that, but you can't, because that's never has happened. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yep, reinstated my reviews for the hostel. Yeah, they restated my reviews for the hostel, because there's no way that review had anything that talks about soliciting. It talks about my experience with a bad roommate inside the dormitories. It explains about the experience in the hostel, how it's spacious now and cleaned, and I don't understand where they came off with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Yelp employees are not the smartest or not the brightest. Yelp has come under fire before in the past, multiple times, of this kind of practice. So everybody, disclaimer, the tools that I use to correct any of my sentences or grammar are not the reason. The reason is that the articles are so long because they're in two languages, French and English. That is the problem. The problem is that they're so well written that they have a problem with me writing in both languages. Oh, yes. And mind you, I did this before, and they did this before in the past. I wrote it in English and Japanese, and they removed it, and I asked them why, and they reinstated it. Now they're saying that, oh yeah, your articles are well written, and it looks like you're soliciting for it. No, it's not. It's not soliciting at all. So everyone, I know this is kind of like a rant, but 6 minutes into this, 7 minutes. Yep, reinstated all my reviews this morning. I wonder why, because I tagged the shit out of them on social media last night. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I tweet the crap out of them. I even emailed them as well. That is bad business practice. You to say that I am falsifying my reviews. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I never falsify any of my reviews. Keep that in mind. So I'm glad that someone at Yelp is smart enough to realize that I didn't falsify any reviews. Whoever reviewed my reviews is an asshole. It's an idiot. To make that manual adjustment and say that my reviews look suspicious? Really? It's been up there since 2021. The only thing I have updated from the hostel reviews is the photographs. That's it. Nothing more. But for you guys to remove a review recently of a restaurant experience that was part of the good to go experience, you know you guys were wrong on that one. You definitely know you guys were that wrong. That's why you really stated it. And you're going to keep it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to clear the air that Yelp was wrong from the very beginning for sending me those emails. And I told you guys to stand up for what you believe in. Because if you don't, people are going to walk right over you, friends. I'm telling you, friends, I am not the type of person that allows people to step over me anymore. You don't like what I say? That's too bad. Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's defamation of character, what you did yesterday. And those emails clearly state that you thought I was soliciting. So yeah, everyone. Yep, thought I was soliciting. They claimed they had evidence of me soliciting. So I asked them to prove it. You do not have that evidence of solicitation. Because no one solicited at all. And why would someone solicit on your website when, first of all, if I wanted to solicitate, why can't I just do that on my own terms? You know? Why do I have to go to your website, your review board? You don't pay me up. You guys asked me to be an elite Yelp reviewer, and I accept it. Oh shit. I'd accept it out of the courtesy that you thought I was professional. But obviously you don't think I'm professional enough. So, with that said, everyone, I just want to clear the air this morning. Yep, did reinstate all my reviews and still hasn't sent me an email of an apology. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that Yelp is, I don't like the platform. This is why I always leave my reviews for most of the places I visit on Google. Because Yelp doesn't have all the places. That's right, Yelp doesn't have all the food trucks, doesn't have any of the other places that I go to on their website. So go to my Google Elite account, which you go to Google Maps, and you can see all the restaurants and all the places I review. I just thought it was disgusting, in my opinion. But with that said, everyone, it's Wednesday. It's going to be warm days. It's going to be, what is it? It's supposed to be like 24 Celsius today. So not too shabby, not too warm. Well, warm, but not too hot. But I just want to update you guys because I made a rant last night. I was really pissed off because that came out of nowhere and I thought it was over, and they kind of pissed me off last night with that last email. Mind you, there are a total of 6 emails in total. So yeah, with that said, everyone, I just want to make a video just to make sure that you guys understand, like, when I visit all these places, like, are they going to take down the review that I left for Sweet Green when we did the live stream, when we ate food? Are they going to take that down too? I dare they. But with that said, everyone, I just want to be very transparent about Yelp's experience and my experience dealing with Yelp. And whoever is working for Yelp, I just think you're not very professional. You accuse me of soliciting. You're not going to apologize, I know that for sure, because that's what you guys don't ever do. When you make a mistake, Yep, you guys don't apologize. So with that said, everyone, if you ever run into an article about Josh Rosman, a New York City technician, he ran into a problem with Yelp. Same problem, but advertising problem, a scam problem. But as I said, everyone, listen, I didn't ask to be a Yelp Elite. They offered it to me. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? They thought my reviews were really genuine. And now you're saying, Yelp, that my reviews are not genuine? I don't know what to say. Are you a bunch of hypocrites or you're two-facers? Pick one, because you either one, that's who you are, Yelp. You offered me. You invited me to be in a Yelp Elite. So you owe me an apology, Yelp, and I want it by the end of this week. If I don't get it by the end of this week, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter if you uploaded or reinstated my reviews. You literally send emails to me stating that we removed it because we felt like you were soliciting and proffering. So that's definition of character. I'll see you guys in the next one.